Hello everyone. Here in this video, I'm going to explain about TCS NQT Advanced Coding section. Before going to that, you need to register for the TCS NQT before 23rd March 2025. So this is the end date for registration, and the exam dates will be starting from 15th March 2025 onwards. That means, so whenever you register first, you will get the admit card first. Okay, so don't wait till the end of the date. So you register first so that you will get the admit card first, and whenever you crack the exam, you will get the offer also at the first stage only, right? So and if you want to know complete details about TCS NQT, you can scan this QR code and it will take you to the upsell website where you can have complete details about TCS NQT. What is the exam pattern? What is the application procedure? And what some frequently asked question, everything will be there in this website. So go scan this QR code and check all the details related to TCS NQT 2025. And coming to the test pattern of TCS NQT, so it is having two sections, Part A and Part B. So Part A is the foundation section and Part B is the advanced section. And total duration of the test is 190 minutes. And foundation section is having 75 minutes and advanced section is having 115 minutes. Now, if you observe here, in advanced section, there is one section is there, which is advanced coding. Now I want to concentrate this advanced coding section in this video, and it is for a duration of 90 minutes. And in this advanced coding section, three questions are given. So three questions are given. Generally, this may be one easy, one medium, and one hard will be given. So you need to solve these problems. Okay, so now if you solve these problems, then you can get the higher packages. If you solve one or two problems, you may be getting for digital, and if you solve three problems, you may be getting for prime. Okay, so based on the register, based on the test performance, so you will be selected for one of these interviews. So prime interview, digital interview, ninja interview. Okay, so if you solve the coding problems, then only you can get the higher packages like prime digital. So prime is offering from 9 lakhs to 11.5 lakhs, and digital is offering 7 to 7.3, and if it is ninja, 3.36 to 3.53 lpa only. Okay, so if you crack the first section, if the first section, you may be selected for the ninja, and if you are solving the advanced coding section, then you may be selected for either prime or digital based on the performance in the your test. Okay, so advanced coding section is the main part in TCS NQT to get the higher packages. So then what are the different topics that are to be covered while studying for the advanced coding section? Here I have given some of the topics. So the main topics here are array manipulation. So you need to study about array manipulation techniques. So like sorting the array, searching the array, okay, reversing the array, like that. So find the second element in the array, checking the two elements of the array to the given sum. So like that. So these are the problems you need to practice. And then you have the string operations also. So how to check if the string is palindrome or not, how to reverse the string, and what is the most frequently occurred character. So like this you need to solve some problems. Okay, and some logical problems also you need to solve. So like implementing the Fibonacci sequence up to the given number, converting a decimal number to binary number. So such type of problems also you need to go with. Okay, and then we have the sorting algorithms. So now in sorting algorithms, we have the different techniques are there: bubble sort, insertion sort, selection sort, quick sort, merge sort, heap sort. So you need to concentrate on those sorting techniques also. So they may be asking for the implementation of those sorting techniques. And also you need to concentrate on data structures. Okay, data structures. Under data structures, you can study stack, queue, linked list, trees, graphs, dynamic programming, greedy algorithm, backtracking. So all these are the important topics you need to study, and you need to focus on this, and you need to solve as number of problems as possible. Okay, so if you are able to solve this data structure related problems, you may be getting this data structure problem in the coding section. So if you solve those you may be getting higher packages. Then some of the important tips what you need to follow here is, so first to mock test and time management is most important. So you need to practice the previously asked questions, and also you need to practice some mock test before attending the test, and also you need to use a timer while solving the questions, so it will improve the your speed of answering the questions. And you also need to divide your time strategically in the exam. So in the exam, different sections are there, all sections you need to cover within the time. So now you need to divide the time so that you can solve all the questions in the exam. And then you need to improve your problem solving skills. So if you want to get the problem solving skills, you need to solve more number of problems. So you can have the different types of types of problems on lead code, code chef, geeks for geeks, hacker rank. You can go to those websites, and you can practice as number of questions as possible. And you need to learn debugging also very quickly. So whenever you get the errors, and you will be in a position to solve those errors as quickly as possible. Why? Because the time is limited there in the test. So debugging should be done very quickly. And also you need to enhance the typing speed also. So why? Because as it is a coding section, you should typing is most important. So no, you need to increase your typing speed by practicing by practicing with some online tools. Okay, so typing is also one of the most important one. So practice typing also, and then focus on the hands-on coding. Hands-on. Now you need to practice at least two to three coding questions daily, or four to five questions daily, so that you can have the good knowledge on the topics. And also you need to solve the previously asked TCS coding problems, and easy to medium level problems. Mainly, you need to focus on this code vita section. Code Vita is a website where you can have the number of problems. So at least you need to solve the easy and medium level problems as many as possible. And also you need to write the very clean code and well structured code with proper comments. So actually, comments are not necessary. So, but if you mention the comments, it will be good. Okay, and also you need to observe the test cases. So you need to ensure that your code should work for all the test cases, all the edge cases also. Okay, so you need to think about the edge cases, and you need to solve. You need to write the code in such a way that it will be handling for all the test cases, and you need to stay updated and confident. So okay, so you need to read read every time what is the guidelines related to TCS NQT, and what is the syllabus updates, everything. Every update you need to check on the TCS website, and be calm and confident on the exam. Okay, so these are the important tips you need to follow for cracking the advanced coding section. Here I have given some of the problems for your understanding of which type of problems you will get. Okay, so problem statement one is given here. So here tells that a chocolate factory is packing the chocolates into the packets. Okay, the chocolate packets are represented as an array of the chocolate packets are represented here as an array of n number of integer values. Now here our task is to find the empty packets of chocolates and push into the end of the conveyor belt. Okay, so there is a chocolate factory where chocolates are packing here in the packets. Now each chocolate packets have n number of integer values, and if the integer value is 0, means it is a empty packet. You need to push that empty packet to the end of the conveyor belt. This is the question asked in the previous TCS NQT exam. Now here, if you observe the example, so now n value, so which represents the array size. Okay, and array also given here. So array given here. So now here array is having the chocolates here. Okay, so 4 5 0 1 9 0 5 0. So now whenever empty packets are there, empty packets means zeros. Now these zeros are empty packets. You need to move to the end of the array. When you move all these zeros to the end of the array, so you will get this output. Okay, 4 5 1 9 5. All zeros will be at the end of the array. So this is the problem what is given in the TCS NQT previously. Okay, so how you can solve this problem? So one problem can be solved in different ways. So you can follow any method, and your code should be efficient. So you should always write the code in the order of n most probably. Okay, you should not write in the order of n square and more. Okay, so your time complexity of the code should be minimum while writing the code. Okay, so this is one of the problem which is asked in the TCS NQT. So you solve this problem. Okay, here also another input is also given, 6 size, and this is the array given. Now you need to move the all zeros to the end of the array. Okay, so now how you can solve this problem? Let us discuss here. So now here they are given one array 6 0 1 8 0 2, right? So now you take one resultant array, so which is having all zeros initially with the size of the array, length of the array. So you can take the length of the array. Okay, so now what it will do, it will create a array with all zeros, how many number of elements are there in the array? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 6 zeros will be there here, 6 zeros will be there. Now what you need to do, so you need to go through every element present in the given array, and then if it is not 0, you need to append to this. Okay, so go through every element in the given array for x in, so here before that you need to take one index also. Index I is equal to 0 initially. This index represents the this result array index for x in so instead of x in array, let us take x in array of length of the, so sorry, range length of the array. So what you need to do, so now you need to go through every element present in the given array, right? And you need to check with the check whether that number is equal to 0 or not. So now if this array of x is not equal to 0, so not equal to 0, when then what you need to do, you need to add to the resultant array with the index I. Okay, so now resultant array with the index I you need to add. At index I you need to add with the array of x. Okay, so then you need to increment the I value. Okay, so this process should be repeated. Okay, so now this is the and finally what you need to print, you need to print the result. So now all the elements in the array will be going to the end of the array. See here for x in range length of the array and so length of the array here. So now x value will be from 0 to length of the array. So length of the array is 6, so 6 is not included. X is will be 0 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so total 6 number of iterations are possible. Now it will check array of 0 is not equal to 0 or not. Okay, array of 0 means in the sense 0 the index value 6 is not equal to 0 or not. It will check yes, it is not equal to 0. So then what you need to do, it will be appending to the resultant array. So it will be appending to the resultant array at index 0. So I is initially 0, right? So at index 0 it will add 6. Next what it will do, it will increment the I value to 1. So next it will go to the next iteration. In the next iteration I is equal to 1. So now I is equal to 1. Now then condition will be array of 1 is not equal to 0 or it will check. So array of 1 is 0 here. So now it will add the element. Okay, it will not add the element, sorry. Okay, then it will go to the next iteration. It will check next element. Now array of 2 is not equal to 0. So it will be added and the I value will be incremented to 2. Okay, now next we'll check the another element 8 here. So 8 is not equal to 0. So it will be added to the array at index 2. Next I will become 3. Next it will go with the another element. So now this element is 0. So it will not add, and then it will go to the another element as it is not 0. It will add the added to the resultant array at index 3. At index 3 it will be added. 2 will be added. Now resultant array will be having all zeros. Remaining zeros will be there. So now this is the final output here what you will get. So which is the resultant array. You need to return that resultant array. Okay. Now check another problem here. So an international round table conference will be held in India, and presidents from all over the world are representing their countries will be attending this conference. The task here is to find the possible number of ways to make n numbers sit around the circle such that the president and prime minister of India will always sit to the next to each other. Okay, so there is an international meeting is there in India, so where all the presidents will be sitting here now, or sitting in the round table. So now what your task is, you need to find the possible number of ways to make n numbers sit in the circular table, right? And always you need to consider that president and prime minister should be sitting next to each other. Now here input and 4 is given, that means 4 number of presidents are net there. Let us assume 4 members are there. Now what are the possible ways of sitting these? Now as I said, prime minister and president both should be next to each other. That means, so now how many times you can arrange these 2 numbers? Okay, so 2 members should be always next to each other, so we can arrange them in 2 factorial ways. Okay, 2 members in 2 factorial ways you can arrange. So then rest of the numbers will be arranged in 4 minus 1 factorial ways. Okay, one is subtracted because previously selected 2 members will be considered as one single member now. Now if you multiply those two, right? So if you multiply 2 factorial with 3 factorial, then you will get the result. So 2 into 6, which is 12. Okay, now in the same way, here another example is also given. So now for this 10 is the input. Now first 2 members will be arranged in 2 factorial, remaining members will be arranged in 8 factorial, so 9 factorial ways, because one will be considered as okay. So now this you will get 725760. Okay, if you solve this, okay, you need to write the program from this. This is like a factorial problem. Okay, you need to write a factorial function. Now you need to call factorial function with 2 into n factorial. Okay, then you will get the output simply. Okay, this is one of the question. You try to solve this question. Okay, this is another problem which is given in the asked previously in the TCS NQT. So Joseph is learning a digital logic subject, which will be for the next semester. Now he usually tries to solve unit assignment problems before this lecture. Today he got one tricky question. The problem statement is a positive integer has been given as the input and convert into decimal value to the binary representation. Okay, and toggle all bits of it after the most significant bit, and bit including the most significant bit. Okay, so print the positive integer value after toggling all bits. Now what you need to do here, they were given one positive integer. Now you need to convert this into binary representation, and then after this binary representation you need to toggle all bits. When you toggle all bits 0 1 0 1 you will get. Now you need to convert this again back to decimal, and decimal value you need to print, which is 5. So this is the question what they are asked. Okay, you can solve this problem also. So you try solving these problems on your own. I'm not going to explain this problem. I'm just showing how the questions will be getting in the TCS NQT. So these are the medium, maybe in the easy level and medium level. So sometimes hard questions also may be given. Okay, at least one hard question will be given. So if you solve those hard questions and all medium and easy questions, then you will get the higher package, which is the prime of around 9 to 11 lakhs. Okay, so thank you very much and all the best for your exam.